Yeah, look at this. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the In the Round podcast. You got your boy Matt Brittle hanging out in the Trey Lewis DM Monday Studios, baby. Right in the heart of Music Row. We've come a long way from basements and garages and spare rooms and wherever else we've recorded this thing over the last few years. So thank you guys for tuning in. Today, we have got a very special guest, Miss Megan Moroney. She is badass. She's a great hang. She's incredibly talented, and she's got some new music on the way. So we talk all about that. But before we get to that conversation with Miss Megan Moroney, got to tell you all about our sponsors. Whaletail Media. They've been with us since the beginning. Wales and Beezy and Gracie. They can take care of you getting hitched. They can take care of you if you're an artist, if you're a business, you're looking for visual content. They are there to help you. So hit them up, whale-tail.com. Also, we've got Saxman Studios, our studio partner here in Nashville, Tennessee. Grady and the boys, just outside of town in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. They have all your recording needs covered. You're looking for a dope spot to record, make some really cool shit. Take your cool shit, make it even cooler. Hit up Grady and the boys at Saxman Studios. They are there to help. Mitch Wallace, our newest sponsor. He is great. He's a longtime friend of ours, and he is a content guru. TikTok and Instagram are his language. So if you're looking to grow your business social media-wise, hit up Mr. Mitch Wallace, the digital marketing agency. And then last but certainly not least, our friends in the green world, Trailside CBD Emporium, baby. Delta 8, Delta 8, Delta 8. Andrew, he has you covered at our writers' rounds and online. Use promo code ITR at checkout, trailsidecbd.com. Get you that tasty green goodness, legally get you high. It's promo code ITR, trailsidecbd.com. Save you 20%. Also remember to rate, like, subscribe. Check this out on YouTube. We work very hard on this stuff. Shout out to the sweet boy behind the camera making this all happen. And without further ado, going to get into this conversation. Had a blast hanging with this girl. This is In the Round, the In the Round podcast with Miss Megan Moroney. So you moved here when?
I moved here June 2020.
So like right in the midst of
that
COVID.
That was middle of COVID. Yeah, I graduated from UGA in May. Technically, it was like on Zoom, but and then as soon I was like begging my parents. I wanted to move in April and I actually had an apartment set up, but then all my Nashville people were like, "Nothing's open. You're gonna waste your money." So
yeah,
I ended up canceling that lease, and then I finally moved in. Like I think it was June 1st, 2020. Yeah.
Yeah, and what was that like moving it? Because June was a weird time because shit was starting to open up. It wasn't open in the rest of the country. It was very like incognito. Like we're gonna do this. Like you had the bars on Broadway that were opening and paying the 15 grand fines because they were making $100K a night because we were all going. I was going there too. I'm sure you were. A lot of us were. What was it like moving up here? Where it was? Did it feel? Did you get the Nashville experience early on?
I did because like I feel like that summer, June, July, like Tinder was popping.
It was.
Like that's kind of when I first moved. It was hard to meet people because they tell you got to go out to meet people, and so I'm like going to these regular places but it's the same people going out because you either were going out or you weren't. Like you were separated into those kind of people, and I was definitely one of those people that were going out. And so I just found it was hard to meet like music industry people. So I kind of June, July, into the middle of August, I was kind of just going out all the time. There's nothing else to do. I was writing, obviously. But there weren't any rounds or shows or anything still.
Yeah, see, we were one of those like underground ones because Live Oak and us were kind of aligned where we're going to find a way to do this thing, even if we got to end at like 10 o'clock or like, it was weird too because like the bar's closing early. But I kind of like that too because it gave you time to go and hang out with people outside of the bars, which is nice.
Yeah, I feel like it took me a while to like meet music people because the people when I moved there, it was like people I knew from college. So I was like hanging out, like my roommate at the time played soccer at Belmont. So I was like kind of hanging out with her friends, trying to make music friends.
Yeah.
Like it was definitely way harder during COVID. I feel like when COVID was over or like things started actually opening up, I met more people in like 2 months than I did living in Nashville during COVID for 6 months. You know.
Who were some of the first music people? Because you're a dog. You're a Georgia alumni, so there's a lot of you guys and girls in this town that come from UGA, that come from that Georgia area. So that's like a common bond. Did you know some Georgia folks before you moved up here? Or?
Yeah, so the guy who introduced me to a lot of people was John Langston. He's like my older brother, basically. And he kind of like he introduced me to JD and all them. So then I would talk to JD, and JD would introduce me to a couple people. So it was like definitely a slow process. But yeah, the Georgia people, I met some people that like did like merch and stuff. It wasn't necessarily like writers.
Yeah.
Because I wrote a lot by myself until December of 2020. Like my December of 2020 was my first official like co-write where it was set up for me.
Was it because you were a little nervous to open up to people? Was it just you didn't have the co-writers? Like what was that? Because I know a lot of other people that prefer writing by themselves over doing the co-writing thing.
So I sort of started writing songs in college, but I would say that I actually really started writing around like May 2020 when I knew I was going to move here. And like I started like actually making time every day to sit down and write. But so that was like basically by myself because there's a music scene in Athens, but it's not really country.
Yeah.
And I also don't have the personality that just goes up to people and is like, hey, do you write? I write.
Hey,
like, you know what I mean?
Let's write sometime.
And
the classic Midtown line.
I think that was my problem in Nashville too, is that I'm like, once you know me, I'm not shy at all, but I'm definitely not the kind of person that just goes up and is like, hey, I do music. Like, let's write, you know?
Yeah.
So it kind of took like other people being like, hey, you should hear her stuff. And then like other people kind of set it up, which I'm not. I wish I was more like outgoing about that kind of stuff. But I'll be sitting with people for like hours before they even know I sing and write. Like I'm like.
yeah, because you're so what'd you go to school? What was your major at UGA?
Accounting.
You were an accounting major? What?
Yeah, so it switched. So my mom was an accountant, and then once I was born, she became a stay-at-home mom. Apparently I need a lot of attention or something. But yeah, I went to UGA for accounting, and then it's like such a long story. I'm about to get so off track, but
you do you. We're here to learn about
right.
Meg Moroney, so go ahead.
I took some accounting classes in high school, and I thought I really liked it. It came natural to me, and apparently accounting either comes to you or it doesn't. So I was like, okay, whatever.
Definitely didn't come to me. I
know. I was like, I guess
numbers.
I'm just gonna be miserable and working 9 to 5 every day, but whatever. And so I went to UGA to do that, and then I ended up switching my major. Like I graduated with marketing with an emphasis in digital marketing, and then I did the music business program at UGA. So that's what I ended up with. But I started as an accounting major. I guess I'm gonna start with the whole sorority spiel.
Yeah, you were big. You were a big UGA Greek life. Like I've learned coming from up north. Like there's Greek life up there, but you go to the SEC country. You go, especially the schools in Georgia.
Yeah,
y'all love your frats and sororities for real.
I know. I never even know where to start with the story, but yeah. So I went to UGA. I joined a sorority. I almost went to Kansas State for my high school boyfriend, which would have been completely horrible.
That's like one of the there's all those smaller schools. Everybody thinks Georgia, they think of UGA and Tech, but there's so many colleges there.
With the opportunities UGA gave me, I'm glad I didn't go and follow a boy to college. But anyways,
that's a song right there, by the way. If you haven't written it yet, definitely write that shit.
So I joined a sorority, and I grew up singing like casually. My dad was in a band, and my brother played guitar, so there's always guitars around my house. And like I did the talent shows. You know, I did the talent show when I was in 4th grade, and then I did it again when I was in high school. I would sing at FCA sometimes when I was like forced to, and then I did musical, but it was never like, oh, she sings and plays guitar and like that's what she does. But I did on Instagram in high school like post some covers of me singing like Tequila, Dan and Shay, like stuff like that. And so when I joined the sorority, they were like, well, Megan's the country singer, just from my Instagram. They're like, oh, she sings country. I'm like, not really, but sure.
Yeah.
And they had this event called Miss Sorority Row, where it's basically like a pageant between all of the sororities, and it's like a big deal. They raise a lot of money for whatever that sorority's philanthropy is. And no one in our sorority wanted to do it because there was a talent section, and they were like, Megan is the country singer, and Megan sings, and she's a freshman, and we can bully her basically.
Just pushing you out.
Yeah,
to
they're
do
like,
it.
Megan, it's so not lame. Do it. And I only did it because they offered me like $100 Chick-fil-A gift card. But I ended up doing that, and I won it.
Yeah.
Because I sang like Strawberry Wine with my dad, and it was kind of just like wholesome. So
Yeah.
So because I won that, then the sorority really went on like, oh, Megan is the country singer, and she sings and performs and stuff. So our philanthropy that spring, like the philanthropy event, we were raising money, and we had John Langston come play. That was like our concert was the philanthropy event. And we needed an opener because we spent all of our budget on him.
Yeah.
So they're like, Megan is the country singer. And I'm like, aha, yes I am.
Was that your first time playing in front of people?
Yeah, like more than one song, because I did like the talent shows and then like
Yeah.
FCA, which was like one song.
So your first show's opening at UGA for John Langston, who's like a king in Georgia for your
Right.
sorority. That's crazy how that happens.
And I was an opener, but I played 3 cover songs. Like I wasn't writing at this point. Like I sang like Strawberry Wine, Mama's Broken Heart, and like probably another Miranda Lambert song, and that was me opening. And it's funny because at that show, like at the philanthropy event, Chase Rice was there because he's trying to promote his Georgia Theater show that was the next month, like just telling all the girls, come out, like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
buy tickets.
Yep.
And Chase saw me open for John and was like, you should open for me at the Georgia Theater next month. And so a month later, I'm like, I was gonna say no because I was like, I can't do that. like I can't sing at the Georgia Theater. like it was like an outdoor event where I opened for John, so it was like still pretty casual. But Chase did say you can open, but you need to have one original song. And I was like, I don't write songs. And he was like, well, you have a month to do it, so figure it out.
Gives you some time.
I know. I remember calling my parents like so stressed out, and I was like, they were like, are you actually gonna do it? And I was like, I feel like I can't say no. Like,
Yeah.
when am I ever gonna get to do this again? Like, probably never. So, yeah, that's how I ended up playing the Georgia Theater show. I wrote one song called Stay in Memory. So that was interesting. I had a 30-minute set, so that's like 5 or 6 songs. And then after I played that show, I was like, holy crap, I like doing this. It was a sold-out show at the Georgia Theater.
Yeah, that's
and like,
not a bad place to play your first gig. The Georgia Theater is kind of like a mecca. Like, it's one of my favorite venues around the country.
And I was still a freshman at this point, so I didn't really like understand the weight of the Georgia Theater and stuff like that. Like I had gone to some shows there, but I hadn't been there for that long, so I'm like, oh, it's just the Georgia Theater or whatever. And then like, when I saw my name up there, they put like my name on the thing where it was like I was opening for Chase Rice on the whatever it is.
Marquee?
Yeah. And I was like, oh shit.
What have I done?
Yeah. So after that, I decided that I really liked doing it, and that's when I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do accounting. Like it took a couple weeks of me like being like, holy shit, I really liked doing that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, maybe it's time for me to look into changing my major and stuff. And it was actually funny because a lot of people couldn't come to that show because it was during finals week. And for some reason, like I remember I looked through my schedule and I was like, that's so weird. Everyone has tests, but I don't. Like that's crazy.
The stars aligned.
Yeah, the stars aligned. The stars didn't align because it's the following Tuesday. I'm going to like on the syllabus just to, like make sure that I'm going to the right room. And I look and the test was that Friday. Like I missed my whole test. Like
oh shit.
I straight up just didn't even like I didn't go. I didn't email my professor, like nothing until the next Tuesday. And I was like freaking out. I like was like, I'm so sorry. Like somehow I got the calendar wrong. And I missed the thing. And because I was like a really good student, believe it or not, I follow the rules. Like when there's authority, I'm so scared of the authority. like I don't know what it is about me. But yeah, so I was like terrified, and because I went to class every day and I was like a good student, he let me like retake the test and no penalty or anything, which I would have failed. And at like UGA, there's like 2 or 3 tests, and that's like your only grade. So I had like a perfect grade in that class, but because I got a 0 on the test, I would have failed.
Damn.
So yeah, he let me retake it. And then I couldn't freak out though because I had a freaking astrophysics test right after that. So I'm like freaking out, having a panic attack because I just missed this test. But then I had another test to go to in an hour. So I was like, okay, don't freak out too much, even though you're going to fail that class. Because if you freak out and you fail this one too.
Then you fail 2 classes
Right.
and then you're really fucked. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyways, that's kind of how I got into doing music and like, you know, getting to open for Chase. And then because that went well, like Bradley Jordan, the Peachtree Entertainment.
We know Uncle Rico. Yeah, Bradley
Right.
Jordan, he's the man.
Right. He would hit me up if like I got to open for Dylan Scott and John Langston whenever he would let me open for him whenever he played like first to 3. So I played like 4 or 5 shows at the Georgia Theater throughout college, so that was cool.
Yeah, that's not something a lot of kids at UGA get to say. And there's a lot of guys and girls that come out of there and do the country music thing. There's a lot of folks in town right now that are
Right.
UGA alums that didn't get to get those reps at the place to play, one of the places to play in the Southeast, not just Athens or Georgia.
I think it was smart too, promotion-wise, because like I had the whole sorority, like all my friends would
Yeah,
come.
you're
you
gonna
know,
sell
like,
tickets. Yeah,
It was cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, when did Nashville come into play? When were you like, fuck, I got to get to Nashville?
Well,
And
after,
was there another place you were looking before coming here?
well, until I did the whole music thing, I was like, I guess I'm just gonna be an accountant, and because I do think I'm very hardworking and stuff. So it's like whatever I do, it'll be fine. It'll like I'll work hard at it, and yeah, I might be miserable behind a desk, but we'll figure it out. You know what I mean? And so after I played with Chase, I was like, oh shit, I want to move to Nashville. Like I told my parents, I'm like, he told me, he's like, yeah, just drop out, come. He's like, I think you're ready. And I'm like, oh shit, Chase Rice thinks I'm ready.
Yeah.
And so I told my parents that I just like probably like threw it out there one day, like, hey, what if I just like didn't finish at UGA and went to Nashville? They were like, yeah, you're out of your damn mind. You're not doing that. And so from the end of my freshman year, because I was in the spring finals of my freshman year, I kind of from then on was like, I'm going to graduate and then go to Nashville. So then it kind of went to, okay, what do I need to do to prepare myself to go to Nashville? So that's when I was like, I got to change my major because I can't be serious about music and also be serious about accounting because they're two very like, accounting was like really hard at UGA.
It's hard anywhere, honestly. That's not an easy major. Like you got to put in work.
Yeah, so I was like, I can't fully put in work into accounting if I'm having to fully put in work to music. So I was like, I feel like the marketing and digital marketing thing kind of all like lined up together. Because at that time too, I was gaining followers from just being in a sorority. Like, that's what people a lot of times will ask where like I got my following from, and I think it's not that it's like huge or anything. But
no,
like,
I would say it's bigger than most. You got a lot of people that see your content on Instagram and on TikTok too.
I think it was a lot to do with the sorority though. Like we were posting game day pictures. We were going out like every night. Like in the sorority too, there's like date nights and like themed stuff. And like we would always go all out, and my friend group and I were actually really close. So I think people just followed us for that reason. And then it kind of worked out because they were following for the SEC sorority thing. And then I just feel like a lot of that market, they like country music too. So once I started like doing country music, it kind of like lined up. Right?
Oh shit, this girl can sing. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was after at UGA. I wanted to immediately move to Nashville my freshman year, but I decided to stick it out. I'm glad I did though, because I wouldn't trade that for anything. It was so fun, like all the games and stuff. And I still feel like, I don't feel like I'm behind or anything now because I didn't move then. I'd probably be more ahead than I am, obviously. But
Well, I think part of because for Nashville, it's a party town. It's turned into now. It used to just be a music town with some drinking. Now it's a party. Like it's with Bachelorette Capital. There's all these conventions. There's this, that. So like if you come up here at 18, 19 years old, you're trying to do the music thing, but you're partying your ass off. Whereas you got a lot of that partying, you got a lot of that growing up in Athens, and then you come here, I think you're more focused when you come up here at 22, 23 than you do at 18, you know?
Right.
Plus you can't get anywhere. You were talking about Broadway. Like, it's tough being under 21.
My fake ID taken. Well, that's what I was saying too. So my fake ID in Athens, they don't even look at it. Like I would show them my Delta Sky Miles card that doesn't even have a photo of myself on it.
That's awesome.
You just need a rectangular thing to hand the bouncer.
What's your top bar in Athens? Because I've been a couple times.
Silver dollar.
Silver dollar.
Well,
yeah.
that was when I was there, which was like 2 years ago. I think now Bar South is really popular.
Yeah.
It always wins all the Barstool things. I see it on.
Yeah, it's amazing how many bars are in Athens.
Oh yeah,
Georgia.
it's crazy, and that's why it kind of reminds me of Nashville, because it's like it kind of prepared me too for the drinking and stuff. Because like I'll see people my age who are raging like I did in college, and it's like. It's because they didn't get the college experience. I'm like tired of doing that. Like,
yeah,
we were doing that like all throughout college, like every day of the week. So.
Yeah. So are you a Broadway girl? Do you go down the Broadway a lot?
I am a Broadway girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it that you like the clubs where it's more dancing, or do you like what
no,
is it about
I like
it?
Jason Aldean's. Like,
what is it about Aldean's that you like? Because it is a massive bar. It is a really cool bar.
Friggin' play Dixieland Delight, you know? Like I wanna do the answer.
You want the callbacks, dirty version of Dixieland Delight.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a Midtown girl too, though.
Yeah, well, like you were saying, Tin Roof, like
yeah.
Tin Roof on Sundays, or are you a Red Door person? Losers
Red
person?
Door girl too. Yeah.
Anywhere you can go, you're gonna go all the places you're going.
I would say I'm probably more frequently in Midtown, obviously, but I don't know. I guess I've only been here. I've been here for less than 2 years, so Broadway doesn't absolutely disgust me.
Yeah.
Yet.
See, for me, it was working on Broadway for a year,
Yeah.
and I don't drink, so it's like being a sober guy that's a door guy.
Right.
I was at Whiskey Row, so it's like one of the crazy bars.
Sober on Broadway will do it for you.
Sober babysitting people and breaking up fights and all the crazy shit on Broadway.
I can't imagine, because yeah, Broadway is definitely like I like going to Broadway for like events and stuff. Like if there's a big game on, it's like fun. But
yeah.
You know, it's not Tuesday, and I'm like, let's go to Broadway.
Okay. See,
Yeah,
that's what I was checking.
I guess that's what a Broadway girl is.
They're 7 days a week.
Right,
like they're
yeah.
there to see somebody that because they know the bartenders, they know
Right.
who's playing, like they know all that stuff.
No, yeah, I guess I'm not a Broadway girl then, but
But
I
on the
do.
weekends,
I don't
you like
hate
it.
Broadway. Yeah.
Yeah, you won't be opposed to it. Where for you, or what's the or going back to your dad? So your dad was in a band. What was that like growing up around music in that way?
I think it's funny because I always tell my dad he brainwashed me. Like I know all the words to James Taylor songs because it's like.
We raise you on the good shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Jackson Browne, like Graham Parsons. Like I hear stuff like Neil Young. I'm like, why was a freaking 5-year-old listening to all
Yeah.
this? Like, why me as a 5-year-old? Why did I know all the words to the songs? But now I'm like thankful because I feel like those like melodies and stuff are engraved in my head, so it's like subconscious and stuff. But my dad basically forced me, like I'm wanting to listen to like freaking Flow Rida. I don't even know what was around when I'm just thinking like I don't even know, Akon or something.
Yeah.
And my dad's like, let's turn on some Emmylou Harris. Like I remember being so embarrassed. I would be embarrassed in like middle school because my friends would all get in the car, you know, and he's got like his music on, and I'm like, sorry guys. They want to listen to freaking Kids Bop or whatever I was listening to. But yeah, my dad grew up, like I learned to play guitar probably in high school.
What was what your first guitar was?
Oh yeah, I do. Because my dad bought it for me because I was being a sweet, sweet angel. So my first breakup was traumatic. I was like 16. I thought, you know, like first breakups are literally like horrible.
The world is ending. Yeah.
No, like I literally thought like, yeah, the world's not spinning anymore. So I was pretty miserable and dramatic. And I remember my dad, just to cheer me up, he's like, well, let's go to Guitar Center. Like he always liked taking me in there. And at this point, I don't even know if I could play like a G chord too. Like, let's keep this in mind.
Yeah.
And so he took me to Guitar Center, and like they were having this sale. I think it was like Memorial Day, or it was like something like that, where they like most of them are on sale. And there was this Taylor, the Taylor that I play now. I really liked it, and I was like, ooh, I want that one. And it was on sale, so my dad was like, it's never gonna be on sale like this again. So like we might as well, like you're really sad right now. You haven't stopped crying in 2 weeks, so like maybe this will be good. They take it to the front, like wipe it down and stuff. And they're like, oh, this one's not on sale, by the way. So it was like way too expensive for someone who can't freaking even play a chord.
Yeah.
And my dad looks at me, and he could tell I was like really disappointed, and he's like, do you really need it? And I was like, it's okay. I've got my heart broken once this week. I think I could handle it again.
Wow.
And so he was like, Jesus Christ.
All right, let's get the fucking guitar.
Right. So that's the Taylor that I have now. And yeah, that's my first guitar. And then once I actually got a nice guitar, that's when I started. Like, the first song I learned was Strawberry Wine. It's like 4 chords, obviously. So, and I found that like once you learn the basic chords, you can pretty much play anything.
Yeah.
So I would start like trying to play different songs that have the same chords and that kind of thing. So I guess I was like 16 then. But yeah, I always grew up with guitars, but and then I played piano growing up. My parents forced me to do piano lessons like everyone else in America, the world probably.
Yeah.
And I hated it because I'm like learning jazz in the 6th grade, and I'm like, I want to play High School Musical or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I took piano lessons, and then I didn't learn how to play guitar until like 16. But my dad always had music around, and my brother too, my oldest brother. He's a better player than my dad.
Really?
Yeah. My dad's gonna be mad at me for saying that, but yeah. So they both kind of always those gigs that I was talking about in college. They were my 2 guitar players.
Wow.
So we did like in a little acoustic trio.
That's
thing.
really cool to do that with your family. Like, not
really
everybody gets to do that.
Yeah. It was cool. It was sad moving to Nashville too, because it's like, okay, well now you got to play gigs, and I'm like asking my dad and brother to take off work.
Do you play guitar when you go home? Like, is that still something that's entrenched in the family? Like, you're hanging out with your dad and your brother?
It never stops. Yeah.
That's awesome though, and it sounds like growing up musical and doing all that. I mean, obviously you said like accounting and this and that, but it seems like you're in the right place. Like, you're happy with where you're
like
at.
Stuff has just happened, and I'm thankful for it. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of just have always gone with the flow and like do what's working and just like work hard, and whatever's working, it's working. And if something doesn't work, do something else. Like, but yeah, I really enjoy writing and playing and stuff.
Yeah. How often are you writing a week? How often are you trying to write?
Probably around 3 to 4 times a week.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're getting after it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Well, it's been.
Do you go through swings where like you're in the zone and you've got I mean, a lot of it has to do with life experience where you have shit to write about, or you're going through kind of like you're feeling a little emo and you're going through one of those phases. But do you go through that where like you're like, I'm gonna drop the hammer, we're just writing right now, and then there's other times where you're like, I want to chill.
Right, yeah, it's definitely comes in waves and stuff, but I always try to, even if I'm not in the mood to write, I still try to like play and come up with melodies and stuff, because sometimes when my life is boring, I'm like, oh, I gotta go make some like bad decisions or something so I can be influenced.
Time to go down Dean's.
I'm like, shit, should I text my ex? Like, I don't have any content.
Let's rekindle an old flame for a 3.5 minute song. Let's go through a month of drama for 3.5 minutes.
Yeah. But I also I try to write alone, because I find if I write alone, it makes it easier writing with people. Because one thing I hate to do is get in a room with someone and they're like, so what's going on? And you're like, no, not much. What about you? They're like, yeah, not much.
And you
I'm
just
like,
sit there.
And I'm like, oh God. So I try to, write alone so I can come in prepared.
Have you found your core of like people that you're cool getting vulnerable with, and they open up with you? Like, do you have your writers that you've collaborated a lot with?
Like expand that group, but I definitely have some like a good group.
Like, who are some of your folks? Plug some of the friends. Plug the homies.
Ben Williams and Stephen McMoran there at Major Bob, and then Mackenzie and Micah Carpenter.
They are the shit.
I freaking love them.
They are badass.
I wrote with Ben and Micah yesterday, actually. But yeah, I love them, and that's kind of who, like, every time we get together, we're like, this shit's gonna slap.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, are they both is Kenzie a Georgia girl as well?
Yeah. Kenzie and Micah are both from Georgia.
So there's that connection as well, which is cool.
Yeah, and I used to write with, like, Ben was my first, like, when I said my first, like, co-write that was set up in Nashville was Ben. It was on Zoom. And then we just started writing on Zoom a lot, and we didn't even meet till, like, the spring of 2021.
Wow.
And then I started writing with Micah and Mackenzie, and I was like, wait, we should all write together.
Yeah.
Because I always write good with Ben. I always write good with you guys. And that's like that crew, we wrote Hair Salon together. Yeah. And like I'm Not Pretty. We have one called Nothing Crazy that's like hilarious.
Yep, yeah.
We just wrote one called Beer Hunting.
Beer hunting?
Yeah.
Sounds like a Luke Bryan song. Fuck.
Yeah. It's just always fun with them. Like, it definitely doesn't feel like we're working. Like, the first hour, we're just like, we're going to get kicked out of Major Bob for being so loud.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, just catching up and
Yeah.
shooting the shit, being a little rowdy in there.
Yeah.
Are you do the words usually come first, do the melodies, or does it all kind of depend on the day, depend on the weather?
yeah, it probably depends on the day. I try to come up. My biggest thing is the hook. Like, if I don't have the hook and don't understand the hook, I don't even really want to write it.
You want it to
like,
hit you.
I
Yeah.
want it to hit hard. But there has been like a song that we just cut called "I Love Me." We wrote the whole thing, and until the hook, we had no idea what we were gonna say. Like,
just going
like,
along.
we
going
literally
along.
wrote the first verse, and we were like, "Damn, this is cool, this is cool." And then we were like, "Okay, now what do we say?" And that's like, I mean, an example of sometimes it always doesn't happen like that, but I prefer to like know what we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
And then we can kind of like, okay, well, if the hook says this, is that sad? Because we need a sad melody then. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. So you talk about songs that you're cutting, and obviously you've got some releases out there now. Which that has to feel good to have your own songs out there in the
Yeah,
world
it's
right
cool.
now. Who's producing you? Kristian Bush, right?
Kristian Bush, yeah.
What's that like?
Well, he's great.
Yeah, a guy that's been very influential in country music the last 15, 20 years. Like,
right. He's like literally one of the most talented guys I've ever met. Like, when
Yeah.
he starts working, I just like, my jaw was on the floor the first time I saw him like play mandolin. I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah.
But so I met him, I was in the music business program, and they like required you to get an internship. My first internship, I worked at the Classic Center. It was like a 9 to 5. I had to wear business professional stuff, and I basically did everyone's like bitch work.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that they didn't want to do. They're like,
getting-
sure, you do it. And it was like, it wasn't paid, but I have a hard time saying no to people. So if someone's like, do this thing that's going to take you 5 hours, even though you have 4 tests tomorrow and that you're not even getting paid to be here and you technically don't have to be here, but we know that you'll do it. So here. So that was horrible. Second internship was with Kristian Bush and his brother, Brandon Bush. They have like a publishing label type thing out of Atlanta. And so I interned with them. And so that's how I kind of met him. And I was mainly working with Brandon, though, his brother more. And I literally didn't even mention that I sang or anything to them because I was
They
like,
just thought you were a music business
right,
kid.
yeah. And I was like there to work, obviously, so I'm not going to be like, I remember walking in and there's a Grammy on the wall and I was like,
Where the fuck am I? Yeah.
I was like, oh God, I can't do this.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I finished the internship. I guess that was like around graduation. It's like May or April or May. I was probably done doing that. And then I moved in June. And then June, July, around probably August, I reached out to Kristian and Brandon, was like, I'm having a hard time meeting people. Like, is there anything, like, by the way, I moved to Nashville and I write songs and sing. Could y'all help, like, in any way? And they kind of acted as mentors. And then we ended up cutting what's out now, which is Wonder and Haven't Met Yet.
Yeah.
And
That melody of Wonder, it just sticks in your fucking head. But I hate you for that, but also, like, good shit. Like, that's what you want. But as a music listener, it's like you can't get that dun, dun,
yeah,
dun, dun,
we
dun.
kind of just recorded it because I was like, I guess I need something so that I can, because at the time, too, it's like when you're trying to meet someone, they're like, okay, send over stuff. And I'm like, if all I have is like a shitty work tape of like something, it's hard. You know, I mean, like, work tapes are fine, but
Yeah.
I wanted to come a little more professionally.
You want the polish in
right.
there, yeah.
And so they helped me do that, and then I put it on TikTok, and the Wonder thing, it, like, got really popular, so I was like,
Yeah.
oh, shit, I have to put this out.
Yeah.
Like, that wasn't ever, like, we didn't really have a plan with it. Like, it was kind of, like, I was going to just figure it out first before I decided I wanted to put anything out. I actually thought Haven't Met Yet was going to be my first single.
Yeah.
And I posted Wonder on TikTok just to say, like, hey, I'm just going to, like, post this to hold you guys over, but there's actually a different song coming. And then when Wonder blew up, I was like, if I don't put out Wonder, people are going to be pissed off.
Yeah.
Because they're waiting on Wonder.
Well, we see that too. I mean, I'm working with Trey Lewis. I'm very close with like Ella Langley, like a lot of
Right.
other artists right now. Like TikTok is kind of a deciding factor. You post something on there
It's
and
hard.
it blows up. And even if it's a different direction than what
Right.
you're going, you could post a demo or just you singing acoustic. And I know you have videos like that 'cause I've
Right.
seen them where you're sitting in your apartment, you're playing,
And then they're like, when is this coming out? I'm like, I just wrote this today.
I just wrote this today. I've paid money to record 3 other songs. Like I've got these.
Right, and it takes a long time. And even if you're
Yeah.
on top of your shit, it's like, well, now I have to shoot the cover art. And now, like, it's
Yeah.
just like people
I have
on
to
TikTok
upload
don't
everything.
understand.
Yeah, but at the same time, it is so cool that it's another way of discovery for artists like yourself
Yeah.
that don't have the label thing going right now, that don't have
Right.
all that big backing. Like, in fact, there could be hundreds of thousands of people, or in some videos, millions of people that hear your original music. That's pretty sick.
That's kind of like with what happened with Wonder. Is I had never had a million next to anything on my name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I think that one got like over 3 million.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, I was like, oh crap.
And all the
It's like-
reshares.
and it's hard
and
to
people using the sounds. That's
like,
a big thing
yeah,
too.
right. For me, I had Instagram, but nowhere near 3 million people. So
Yeah.
it was like, oh, I saw a lot of comments being like, I'm looking for you on Spotify and I can't even find you, because at the time I didn't have anything. And so I kind of did wonder as to capitalize on like the people. I was like, if I'm going to post on TikTok, I at least need to have a page they can go follow or something. Like, I know that this isn't exactly what I'm trying to do, but if I can like give them something, they can at least
Yeah.
go find my name, and it can start to be like name recognition of like, because in January of 2021, I ended my like influencer contract thing that I had. So I was,
You had a contract for that? I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
get
had
into
an
ask.
agent.
I know nothing about that world at all. I follow plenty of influ. I don't understand. Like, it's just not something that I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
They make you sign a contract for that?
Well, I had an agent that kind of got me the deals, and I had to give them a percentage of whatever I made.
Shit.
But yeah, the influencer thing was just like a lot of work, and I didn't want to be like, I wanted to be taken more seriously, you know.
Especially for music,
you
if
know,
that's
like
what you're
in
trying
music,
to do. Yeah.
It was so hard though, because it's stupid money for what you have to do. Like, you know, you
And
post
free shit
I-
and trips and this and that.
I know, you get free trips, you get all this stuff. I post one picture and pay off my rent for the month. It's like, are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah.
But I fortunately I saved up a lot of that stuff, and then I just ended my contract because I was like, I can't do both, and I wanted to take music more seriously.
How long were you doing that influencer thing?
I did that all through. Well, it started in college, and I got an agent that whole year of COVID, or it was like, I think it was only like a 6-month contract maybe, but it was during the COVID thing where nothing was happening, because I was like, I need some way to make money, and you know, if I have to smile with some freaking hairspray,
Yeah.
like,
Hey, it's better than having a damn OnlyFans or something, you know? They're different things.
right. But I saw how it was like kind of damaging to okay, is she an influencer? Is she a music person? And when I started writing like better songs, I'm like, I don't want there to be any confusion here. But I'm sure I'm gonna start picking up deals like with Bud Light again. Like, I used to work with them, and I feel like that's pretty on brand.
Yes, yeah.
With the whole music thing, like being able to do stuff like that. But it was definitely hard to be like, I'm not doing that anymore, because I used to just be able to. I had so much freedom with what I wanted to do, and.
Yeah.
You know, like recently, all my friends just went on this trip to LA, and I'm like, I can't go because I don't have the influencer money that a lot of my friends are influencers, and so I'm like, yeah, I will be passing on that one.
Yeah. What's it like to what were some of the struggles of doing that stuff?
The influencing?
Yeah, or was it really just a pretty cush gig? If you're not the music thing, you think you keep doing
I
it?
mean, yeah, it was fine. I personally didn't like it because, like, it just is not me. Like,
Yeah.
being like, try these CBD drops and use my code for 15%. Like, I didn't like doing it. It would literally put me in a bad mood, and I would like find myself. I would be like, why am I like in such a bad mood over this? This is so easy, but it's like I literally hated doing it. So, so yeah, that ended in 2021, and then my Wonder came out February 2021. So,
And that's when the shift.
so that's
really
that's
came
when I started to be like, okay, I can't do this influencer stuff. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna release Wonder, and then I released Haven't Met Yet. Those were kind of like TikTok things, and I'm thankful that TikTok can, like get your stuff out to so many people.
Yeah.
Like, their algorithm is just so different from Instagram, where it's definitely beneficial, but I don't think it's everything.
Yeah, and Instagram changes theirs a lot, don't they?
Yeah, Instagram confuses me at this point. Like, I just kind of post whatever on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like, you do too much music stuff, and then your algorithm gets messed up. You do too much lifestyle stuff, and then people want more music stuff. It's just like, I just post whatever is happening in my life, really.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no. For you, what have some cool Nashville moments been?
Nashville moments.
Like moments since you've been in, you're like, damn, I'm happy I'm here because I couldn't have this happen anywhere else.
Well, when was that? The round where
Oh,
Miranda
yeah.
was in there?
Yeah, that was
cool.
That was what? That was January, maybe? I think it was January.
January, yeah, I think so.
It was towards the end of January, yeah. So
that was freaking cool.
So yeah, that and what's wild about that too is how Miranda Lambert ended up at Live Oak that night. Do you know who Party Marty is? Have you met him before? He's one of the great dude. Love him like a brother. He's like that crazy cousin that you're like, hell yeah, he's gonna be at Thanksgiving. It's gonna be rowdy. That's Party Marty. I've DD'd his ass around all over the place. So he's really good at golf. So he golfs he golfs with like John Daly and a lot of people over at Old Hickory. So he's become boys with Miranda's husband. So he was playing that night. He was like, yo, y'all should come out. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna bring Miranda with me. I was like, oh shit, like do I gotta put him in like a private table or whatever? And they just sat at the bar and chilled, and she loved your shit. That was what the coolest thing was. I wanted to make sure we got her like up front. She was like, I want to watch the writers. I want to see the music. And that, I remember you being like, oh shit, Miranda Lambert's over there. What do I do?
Dude, I was freaking out, and I wouldn't even look at her because I was so nervous.
Yeah. She's front row.
I can't even look in that general area.
Yeah. She dug your shit though. Remember she pointed at you. She walked out.
I saw her when she left, but when I was singing and stuff, I'm like, I can't look.
Yeah. Was stage fright ever a big thing for you? Like not even thinking about that moment, but like with your first rounds in Nashville, what were those like?
Yeah, it was more just intimidating because it was, just being the new kid, and just not. And I was used to any gig I played having my dad and my brother with me. So then it's like you go here and I'm like playing by myself. That's when I like had to learn to get more comfortable just playing me and a guitar. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've never been too afraid to be on stage ever.
What was your first whiskey jam like? Because you've done a couple of them now.
My parents were there, yeah. My parents were there. That was cool. It was really fun. It's Whiskey Jam is just like everyone says it. Like you go up there and then it's like, what just happened? You get off stage like, what just happened?
You can't hear shit. Yeah, it's raw. Can't. The crowd's right on you.
Right. It was really fun though. I remember it being packed and stuff, and all my friends were there. My friends were there wearing my merch and stuff. So it was like,
yeah.
Was
I think I remember seeing that. Yeah.
And my Whiskey Jam was my first show in Nashville, my first full band show ever. My first show since COVID, and it was first Whiskey Jam, so it was like cool to be able to do all that the same night. So that was like I was probably really nervous, but I don't really remember. I try to play it off like I'm not nervous.
You do a good job of it. I don't see you at Live Oak or see you at Whiskey Jam where I'm like, oh, this girl's nervous. Because you can tell when some people are nervous, but you hold your shit together really well.
I try.
You do a good job.
Sure, I don't always, but
we all have our moments. So what do we got going on in 2022? I've seen some studio teasing on the gram where you're like, hey, I'm in this I'm in the studio.
So I cut 6 songs.
Wow, that's as an EP, as singles. What are we thinking?
Allegedly an EP.
Allegedly.
I'm not gonna.
Allegedly. Allegedly, guys. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I cut 6 songs. And then, I don't think this is really a secret, but my first single will be Hair Salon. So
Let's
like
go.
That's the one everyone's waiting on.
Why that one? Is it just because of the buzz
TikTok,
or what?
TikTok, both the videos I think the first one I posted has over 1 million now, and then the other one has like over 3 million, and it's like those are the only 2 videos I've posted of the song. So I get like harassed too. People in my DMs are like, stop posting pictures of your life, we want Hair Salon. I'm like, okay.
Wow.
Or someone sent me a DM, I need to do the mean DMs, where it was like, are you gonna release your songs or just let your career slip away? I was like, okay.
Like, guys,
I'm working on it.
We're working on it. I promise this shit doesn't happen overnight. I'm not a SoundCloud rapper. Like, what do you want from me?
Right, and that I think I learned that about TikTok with my first 2 releases. Is like I felt really pressured that when they got popular on TikTok to like get them out as soon as possible. But like even Wonder, I wanted to redo the vocals. Like I wasn't happy with it before it even came out. And like I feel like all artists are like they eventually get tired of their songs and
you're gonna be your own biggest critic. Like that's part of it.
I didn't even like it before we put it out though. So
really?
Now I really like I love the song. I just wish we would have had more time to like, change the things I wanted to change about it. So that's like with Hair Salon and these new songs, I'm like, have really taken my time because I
Yeah.
know that people are harassing me on social media to release them, but hopefully they'll be patient and wait because I want to make sure that they're like the best they can be rather than just being like, it blew up on TikTok, so I got to get it out as soon as possible.
Has your TikTok following crossed over to Instagram and vice versa? Have you seen that
It
where
does,
it crosses,
yeah.
where it's crossed over a lot? Because I find like that's like I know people that have hundreds of thousands of followers on TikTok, but they're still working on getting that crossed over to Instagram.
Right. I think Instagram is definitely harder to gain followers. I don't know why. I don't know why it's like that, but yeah, it's. I mean, I notice if like a video does good on TikTok, I notice like it translates to Instagram followers, but it's definitely not as much.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
Instagram's or TikTok's algorithm is just better.
What do you prefer going live on? Because I feel like TikTok.
I've never gone live on TikTok.
Really?
I should though. Yeah.
You should do that because
Yeah.
I have friends that do that and people go nuts, and that's going to be people that are there for your music,
Right.
Which is
And
the
that's-
crowd you're looking for.
Yeah, that's what it's been. There was definitely a time when I stopped doing the influencing thing that people stopped like there was like a weird like slow period where I noticed like I wasn't gaining any followers and like people were unfollowing and then more people started following because of my music and that kind of stuff just because like I went from being this like college sorority girl to now I'm going to be posting me singing all the time, and I understand that not everyone that wants to see a sorority girl might want to see the same sorority girl with a guitar. So once I like kind of switched over though, now it's like fine, people kind of that's my brand. I mean, like people go to my Instagram and they're not confused on what's going on.
I think you do a very good job of mixing in a little bit of like what you're doing on the weekend with your friends, and then the new shit you've got coming music wise. Like I see what's on there.
It's definitely tough to do because it's sort of all strategic, but it's.
Isn't it annoying that social media's got to be strategic like that?
It is
like
annoying,
like most people, they just gotta sit back and.
I do. I try not to pay too much attention to it though and stuff. Like I don't care about what time of day I post and like I posted some dumb shit on my stories, like this Sweetie Pie's story that I did the other day.
Yeah, your dog.
My dog.
Your dog. What's the dog's name?
Henley.
Henley.
After Don Henley.
How old is he now?
He's got to be. I bet he's probably like 14 weeks.
Is he up here or is he back in Georgia?
He's in Georgia, but I'm playing around this Saturday, which it's like the only Saturday round, and so my parents are coming, so they're bringing him.
Oh,
so
awesome!
I'm excited.
There you go. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What have you been out doing? Have you gone out on done the road thing yet? I think I saw you did some stuff over the summer, right? Or was it the early fall? Maybe
I did. I'm trying to think. Like I probably did do stuff in the summer, but I went on a run in November, the beginning of November. So that was.
Where was that at?
Birmingham and then Picayune, Mississippi. I feel like I played somewhere else too, and then I went to Georgia. But yeah,
it all kind of blends together.
I know. I'm like,
where in Birmingham were you?
The Finnick.
Okay. See, a lot of people have been talking about the Finnick, like, because the crowd's pretty fun.
Yeah, and they I thought the ticket sales and stuff like that, like we got paid a pretty good amount because it's by like if you keep they told me I could play like 30 more minutes and I'd make like X amount more, and I was like, hell yeah, I'll do it. I'm like, we'll freaking play Strawberry Wine 10 more times if we have to. But yeah, that was cool. That's like a newer spot, and they had like my country set. It was like a full band thing, and then they had a DJ coming after, so it was like it was cool. It was like a good spot for
party after,
like,
yeah. Birmingham knows how to throw down a lot, and that's something that's cool too that you'll get to see as you keep growing. Because I have a feeling you're going to be out on the road quite a bit this year. Like it's all it's all happening. You know, you got the songs. You're a freaking badass person, and the Southeast. There's so many places to play that are all within driving distance. And being a Georgia girl, like you're gonna get out there and rock it. Where's some places that you want to go? Like where's a place you haven't been before that you'd be like, it'd be cool to play music there?
Well, I've literally only ever played in like Georgia and then here a little bit and then that one place in Mississippi. I don't know. I want to go to like more college towns like Alabama. Like,
you want to go to Tuscaloosa?
Like Tuscaloosa and even like Auburn. Like I feel like those would be really
Sky
fun.
Bar is. Yeah. I don't know if you've ever been to Sky Bar.
Yeah.
It's a time.
As a drinker, not as a player.
Yeah, I've been as a babysitter, and it is quite the experience. As Sweet Boy can tell you, it is. Sky Bar is quite the experience.
My friend almost got in a fight there.
Really?
Yeah. But it's because Georgia was winning and she was being obnoxious.
Oh, she was that loud now. Bulldogs
yeah, I just
fan.
started barking at people.
What's the Georgia bark sound like? Is it like?
Oh, I'm not doing that.
You're not doing it?
I'm not. If I was intoxicated.
If you were intoxicated, you would do it, no problem.
No problem.
It's pretty? Are you big into sports? Like, do you follow the stuff?
Georgia football. Yeah.
Georgia football. You're not a big. Are you a big Braves girl? Like a root for
I
them,
care to an extent.
Okay.
Like,
So
if I had a team, it would be the Braves. But yeah, I don't know. I just kind of professional athletes are me.
Me? Why?
Me.
Why do you say? Why?
Boys suck.
So you're. Oh yeah, because you know it as an you know professional athletes different than I'm like.
Right.
That guy can hit the hell out of a baseball. You're like that guy's a dick.
Some sports I'm just triggered by.
Oh, so baseball players, are they your least favorite?
I've only ever dated baseball players. Yeah.
Oh, you're a cleat chaser.
I feel like the cleats chase me.
Oh, and you just entertain
Right.
the offer. Oh
But,
shit.
yeah, not anymore. Not anymore. Those are my old days.
Damn.
But yeah, go Braves.
Go Braves. But for you being a Georgia girl, obviously being an alumni, like all that.
Yeah.
What was it like to see the Bulldogs finally take down the
It was
big
freaking
bad wolf?
awesome. Yeah, that was a good night. I missed the first half of the game because I was playing at the listening room. But as soon as we left, we went to losers and watched the rest. And it was great. I loved personally at the very end, like the last 30 seconds when Alabama just falls apart. So I'm like, that's usually us.
Yeah.
And then they pan over to the Alabama fans that are like, and they're all crying. And I'm like, that's usually us.
That's what we've been looking like for the last 25 fucking years. Yeah.
Right. They find all the girls that are crying in the stands. And I'm like, that's usually us. So it's really nice to be on the other side of everyone's.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, because I was going to say, it's been a great year to be a Georgia sports fan between the Braves, between the Dogs. And
it was funny, too, because I wrote a song called God Plays a Gibson. And I wrote the chorus. We didn't finish it till after they had won. But I wrote a chorus the morning of the national championship. And it was like basically like you're saying, it's like I bet God drives a Silverado, but his house sits on some land, and this year it's pretty clear he's a Georgia Bulldogs fan. So I wrote that before we even won, and then I called my mom and I was like, I think I might have just jinxed Georgia, and she was like, you better stop that. Like, my mom is the biggest Georgia fan. Like, if we start losing, my mom goes to bed and won't talk to us all the rest of the day.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm glad I didn't jinx Georgia. I think I might have manifested that for them.
There you go. Sounds like you deserve a championship ring.
Right.
You know, we got to.
I know, seriously. Yeah. I have the work tape timestamp too, so it's like I've got my.
Have you put that video up anywhere?
It's on my Instagram, but I didn't post on TikTok because I'm scared to post new songs that I didn't cut on TikTok because people.
Why are you scared though? Because then it just makes them ready for more shit. Like
I'm just. This new stuff is coming pretty soon, so I've kind of just put a hold on the songs that I've been writing super recently, just because I don't want to make anyone really angry. Because I can tell. Like, I posted Hair Salon. That was probably like September, maybe.
It's only been since September, and people are freaking out. Like, where the fuck is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, that's a good problem to have. That means people are like they're ready for your shit.
Yeah, I'm grateful that people are waiting, but it's definitely like anytime I post anything, I get where's hair salon comments, and my DMs are just like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh my god, okay, I'm trying."
What are some of the wildest DMs you've gotten since moving to Nashville? Or were they wilder when you were doing the influencer thing?
Probably wilder during the influencer stage. Just some weird stuff. Like they want my socks and
they want your socks?
They want my clothes. I'm like, I get scared posting on Poshmark because I'm like, what's
Poshmark? I don't even know what that is.
Poshmark's like where I sell my clothes. Like I just do like a closet clean out and I'll like sell it. And I'm like scared there's gonna be like some creepy man that like buys it. And then I'm just like it's like a lot of like older men that really come with some crazy DMs. I get asked on a lot of dates via DM. Some of them are really polite, but that's just not really my...
From people that live here in Nashville, or...
Everywhere, but yeah, in Nashville too.
They're like, if you say, yes, I'll fly to Nashville, I'll take you to dinner, like...
Yeah.
That kind of shit.
Like that, yeah.
Damn.
It's interesting.
Do you have people that like, because again, the influencer thing mixed with the artist thing was when you first moved up here, were there weird people like bumping into you at bars or like things like that?
There's always weird people at bars. Like, I told a dude at the bar the other day that I was engaged because he wouldn't leave me alone. So it's like,
you got to go out and get you like a little cheapy ring.
He is like, well, where's your ring? And I'm like, I don't wear it on Broadway. Like, I can't lose it.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
That's a good out right there. Look at you.
I know. I'm like, I am a faithful woman.
Yeah. That's awesome.
But yeah, I feel like at this point, I just try to make them suddenly uninterested.
Yeah. Because the thing is, too, you're out with, like, your girl gang, like, all you guys, and a lot of them are still influencers. You come from that life. Y'all are very, very young, attractive girls out there just having a good time, not wanting to be bothered.
Right.
And then you find
some people are, like, fun and stuff, but some people are definitely creepy. I've learned that out of all my friends, I'm definitely the one where I don't think we owe the creepy man that won't leave us alone anything. Yeah. Like, they're, like, still talking to him, and I'm like, guys, let's wrap it up here.
There's 50 bars on the street. And also, as a former bouncer, you mentioned there's a guy being weird. We'll get him the fuck out. We'll take pleasure in getting him out. We'll be the hero for a second and get him out of there.
Exactly. I try to just be as nice as I can about it, but they get the point that it's like, we are not interested.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I'm like the guard dog of the friend group.
Yeah. Now, some quick Nashville questions. Favorite Mexican place? Because I've learned or are you not a big Mexican person?
No.
I was going to say, I feel like you have to be. You're from Georgia. You guys love your Mexican food down here.
Let me think here. I really like Taqueria del Sol because that's a Athens thing. I used to go like 3 times a week.
So it's like a taste of home that they have it up here?
But I also really like Saint Anejo because of the queso there slaps.
Place is
and
top
I
notch.
get the cilantro lime steak tacos wrapped in lettuce.
Fancy.
Oh, they're like little lettuce cups.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like you're being healthy after you just downed a whole thing of queso.
Yeah. It's all about balance, you know, all about balance.
It's like I'm literally eating lettuce.
Yeah. Your drink of choice. You're out at Tin Roof. Are you a pipe bomber?
Oh, I'm a pipe bomber, always. That's my problem is I can't say no. And if I'm always like, oh, you want to take a pipe bomb with me? Do you think you can do it faster than me?
Oh, you got me on that one. I got you on this next one. And then you had the 4 bombs deep.
I would say my go-to drink if I'm out is a Casamigos soda lime. It's safe. It's you can drink it in large quantities.
So you're a big. Have you been to there's a tequila bar I think down this way now.
Oh really?
Or over there's called Nada or something. I drove past it the other day and it's just a wall of tequila, like from the window. So that might be a place to check
tequila,
out.
Yeah.
I'm not drinking nothing. I'm California sober, so we do what we do, but can't exactly go to a bar for that.
Yeah, but I do like spicy margs and stuff, but I can't really drink those. I can probably have one of those, and then it's like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah, where's like one of your hidden gems here in Nashville, like a spot? Not trying to get you to put out all your secret spots, but we all have them here in town.
I'm trying to think. I kind of go to the same spots.
Or even if it's outside of town a little bit or something over in east or north or south. Or
hidden gem. I don't know if this is hidden or not, but Wild Wasabi.
Where's that?
It's hidden. Exactly, that's great.
Fucking hidden to me.
It's a sushi place that's like next to the Gibson store, like towards downtown. It's like in between the Gulch and downtown-ish. But it's my favorite sushi in Nashville.
Wow.
And I would choose it over Virago and over like the fancy nice places.
Shit.
It's like you sit at the little there's like little wooden tables, like they have it like Steve Eby's. You know, it's like you'd go in and you're like, yeah, this place isn't gonna be good. It slaps.
Yeah. Do you fuck around with hot chicken at all? You're talking about spicy marks. So I'm thinking that's a yes.
Not really, to be honest.
Really?
I like spicy chicken sandwiches from Chick-fil-A,
Chick-fil-A,
but not really.
Extra pickles, right?
Extra pickles.
Extra pickles.
Extra pickles. Yeah, but hot chicken I feel like it's really heavy, and I just don't eat
heavy things like
that all the time.
See,
yeah.
Coming from New York,
if I was like super hungover, then it'd probably be good.
Yeah, see, coming from New York, all we eat is heavy shit. Bagels, pasta, pizza, sandwich, pot roast, this, that.
Wait,
the other
I wanted
thing.
to try that pizza place that you posted that you said it was like it's only open certain days.
I would say right now, you guys probably I don't know what you're doing after. You guys probably have time to go down there. It's on Elm Hill Pike. It's called Joey's House of Pizza. It's real. It's four people in there. It's a mom, The old lady, her daughter, her son, I think their nephew, and they're all from Brooklyn. And it's Joey's House of
It
Pizza.
slaps. Joey's House of Pizza.
They're open from 11 to 3. No free ads, of course. Look at my little Barstool reference in there. They're open, I think it's like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Like they're only open
Holy
3 days a
crap.
week for 4 hours because they.
They're that good.
It's really good, and they've got like the chicken parm and the eggplant, like everything in there if
Right.
you want it. But just go in there, get a slice.
I'm excited. I talked to you about Federici's before too, right? That place in Freehold, New Jersey.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm like big pizza girl.
Yeah, because
like,
that's an interesting thing too. Like I found that out. I think your mom had come up to one of the rounds and
Yeah.
had told me that that your family's originally Jersey
Yeah.
folks, and I have family from right over there. And I used to work and
Cool.
live in Jersey, so I think you made the good decision. I'd say growing up in Georgia and growing up in Jersey. I love Jersey, but Georgia's pretty fucking cool. So
Yeah.
you definitely lucked out.
Yeah. Do you like 5 Points pizza?
It's all right. See, I'm out in Hermitage. So we've got Sal's and we've got Salvo's. And McElwain's had it. Sweet Boy's had him a bunch. Salvo's like undercooks it, so I have to like throw it in the oven. I'm a
Right.
pizza snob being from
I always tell them to make it crispy because no one ever gets it. And I'm like, no, I want it to be black on some parts.
Yeah, you want black crust. You want to be able to bite in the pizza and fucking feel a crunch. And you got
When I fold it, I want a nice, like,
Yes,
a
yes.
firm crust.
Yes, you're gonna love Joey's then. Joey's House of Pizza is the spot for y'all to go and check out. So where can people go to follow you and all that fun stuff? And do we have an idea of when hair salon's gonna be coming?
Hopefully April sometime.
Okay.
I would say April, but who knows? You can follow me at Meg Moroney. I think it's just Meg Moroney on everything. Yeah, MEGMORONEY.
Do you prefer Meg or Megan?
I prefer Megan, but someone stole the handle at Megan Moroney.
Oh,
So when I
no.
made my Instagram, like in high school or so, that's what I had to do. So then people started calling me Meg. No one's ever called me Meg, but now people do because it's my
Yeah.
Instagram. But yeah, I don't really have a preference because now I'm used to it. But
Yeah.
it's Megan.
All right, awesome. Well, Megan, thank you for joining us. You guys make sure to follow Megan Moroney and be on the lookout. She's got a new single coming. She's got some badass songs out right now, but be sure don't just wait for it and pre-save it, but also pre-order the shit on iTunes because artists make more money off it that way. Get it up towards the top of that chart, and show some love to our girl Megan Moroney. Thanks for hanging. Really,
Thanks
I
for
really
having
appreciate
me.
it. Shout out to the sponsors as always, guys. Whaletail Media, Saxman Studios, our boy Mitch Wallace, the digital marketing agency, and then of course our friends in the green world, because we're California sober. Trailside CBD, that tasty, legal Delta 8 THC, gets you high. It's great. 20% off with the promo code ITR. Y'all go check it out. Remember to rate and subscribe, follow Meg, and all that good stuff. We will see you next time. This has been the In the Round podcast.